Hey, Echo fam. It's another day for some Echocalypse dailies and some running the routine. Seeing if we can get some fights or something interesting with the new events. I did miss yesterday. A new segment started at work for our sprint. I do software development, so I got put on a big thing, and I'm working on that. And there's a lot of time going into that stuff. So we're just catching back up now. I do log in every day because I'm on the. I did pay for the daily or monthly stuff, so I'm gonna log in every day to collect it. Otherwise, I wasted my money. But when it's low energy, I'm just gonna do it on the side while I'm watching videos and stuff, and not put too much energy into the recording and whatnot. I don't know. It feels like people want to watch, or people have watched, so I want to make something decent. Even though most of the time I just record it without any audio. But today I've only logged in to handle some energy cap stuff. We have regression to do today. We have a new regression story to follow along. And some story, not probably. Well, we finished the last chapter last time. There might be some story. Anyway, let's start at the shop. Oh, well, there was one that finished yesterday. Sentinel. So let's collect all these with whatever we got. Good. Alright, 1500, so one set of 5. Oh, I do have some Gashapon tickets to pull for the new banner that's on right now. The Sting, or not the Sting element. The Sting's a Neolith. Well, I guess, yeah, Sting's Neolith, the new Serpent Elemento. So since we're gonna get them all anyway, we might as well start here. Procurement. We're only at 5k, so we need to stay focused on good units. Even though Nephthys is good as 7 stars, which is a long ways away. I feel like it's going to take too long to get there. And I don't use her in my main team. Oh, Heavy, you just jumped in. Man, I feel bad not streaming because you're so quick on it. So yeah, I would recommend people not play Echocalypse. I mean, it's a pay-to-win daily grind. I'm just kind of in it for a month, and then I'll log in whenever I feel like it, but I have a Discord of people who I could connect with over it, so there's still value. But I wouldn't recommend it to people. It's I mean, you are in Honkai and you have like 2 different accounts you want to play, so like I know where all your time is gonna go. You don't play too many games. You haven't put forth any duo games or anything. Although I picked up like Lost Epoch, and then I'm trying to pick up a few more. So haven't been around to play games either. For these I want the horsey. I already have the ferrets at 3 stars. I just need the horse. Ah, man. 0. Alright, get our daily spend. The things I want to do on stream today are do my dailies in Echo and do the full day for YouTube and stuff. And then I have Dragon City. There's the 3-lane races that finishes tonight that I only have 50, so I didn't even accumulate that much runs. But I should run those tonight, so I might do that afterwards. And then I really want to play a Sly Cooper, a PlayStation game from my childhood. I found an emulator for PS3s, and I got the trilogy game as a ROM, so I could play that too and relive Sly Cooper. Those are things I want to do on stream. Yeah, Last Epoch is like, oh, I'm done with my mobile games. I'll play a real game Last Epoch. But if I don't have the energy for it, that's going to be a fuckfest. I mean, I think ARPGs are just not fun to watch. They're way more fun to play. It's not even close. 9K. Let me get this 5. Because these are daily, this is weekly, so you can come back. Whatever, I don't really care. It's like, none of this is too meaningful. It's just a daily little bit to get into your... I mean, when you've gone as far as I have, it's a drop in a bit. Yeah, you quit Dragon City too. I'm not mad that I played that game at... Yeah, I play Dragon City by myself for no reason, just whenever, so I have no expectations for that game. Oh, there's... must be a weekly. 30K? Oh, I missed yesterday's, that's why. You now just play HSR, RSL, and Genshin. Is there a reason to play Genshin and Honkai? And then whatever RSL is. I don't know that one. $2,200. I should really be speedrunning this, like acting like I'm browsing a store, even though I should be just a robot basically grinding through this. Because I've done this daily motions a million times. Mining progress. Those gold ones would be really good. Heavy, if you want to find some real games, I mean, to pull up with and play, that would not be a bad idea. Mobile games kind of suck. You keep saying you did runs for me. I get 1 2K credit in infusement from your runs. Just so you know, if you do it multiple times, it still counts as 1. But I appreciate using my team. I just finished the battle pass today, so all of those 10Ks, I got all of them for like 20 mil or something. So I'm good on credits. Today I did a lot in Honkai today. I used my relic fragments to get the hunting of Gathering Cold or something that gives ice damage so that I could build Herta. Herta now has a finished artifact. She has good traces. All her major traces are done. And I got her relics by crafting them and getting... I managed to get a crit body by crafting my first body piece. I got crit damage. I was like, isn't the odds should be extremely low to get crit damage as your main stat on a crafted piece where it's random. But I lucked out. So her build is pretty much complete. She has all that. And all her gear is +9. So now I can take her into Pure Fiction, and her and Himeko can be interchangeable as DPS. So my Pure Fiction got super upgraded. And I was pushing MOC. I was pushing MOC yesterday to see in the last one how far I could get. And somebody required only Quantum. I think it was like the final of the normal. Probably the world from Zhanjiao Luofu, whatever the pronunciation is. I don't know, I was doing MSC and the second fight was only Quantum and it's level 90s and it's super hard. So I built my Zhuyi as E5 thinking she could be DPS, and then I went to Pride One's tier list and Zhuyi's like a specialist, like support unit, not a damage dealer. So I put all my level up resources into Zhuyi to get her to 80, and she might not be a good DPS, so that kind of sucks. I need to test her to see if she's DPS viable or not. So I have a Quantum unit who I could use in that slot. We'll see how fucked that is. Nice, and I think I'll... What does that mean? You think I'll quit HSR? Quit what? HSR? Are you just quitting things? I mean, I guess you've already quit a few things, but I mean, Honkai is not a game you can play more than an hour a day. It's just not built for that. Don't burn out. Alright, back to my tax collection. I did miss my earlier energy. I had to pay 50 for it, but a big whoop. Fuck that shit. I'm gonna play Honkai for probably another year on my own, get all my teams set up and stuff, and see if they come out with new content, see if there's any promise of good PvP or fun game modes. They do really well with the events. It's just it doesn't last that long. But I like where Honkai's at. The next game after this month, Echo will take a backseat and will be sometimes. I think I have like 1 or 2 more big character pools on Echo for the income I'm receiving. And then I'll just coast from there. But yeah, these games don't intrinsically have an end game. They just make you farm forever. So it's more about the community and the social aspects to keep playing it. Like, Heavy, you're the only guy I talk to about Honkai, so one of the main things I care about Honkai is that interaction. Even though there's just not much to talk about most of the time. Do you want me to stream Honkai, Heavy, or... I mean, that's the only... yeah. I mean, putting it up on YouTube doesn't matter. Most people won't go there. So if I want to be on Twitch, I would need to make a habit of streaming it. Oh, I missed the high energy ore. Yeah, you just left Heavy and you dropped like some I'll quit something for real. If you're talking about Honkai, it sounds like a big deal for you, since Honkai's your thing. I have no idea what else is going on in your life or what else you're getting into. Oh, I mean, I was thinking I can't be bothered to look at this too much, but I didn't collect my mail yet. You say you used my character 8 times, but the number does not matter. How are you doing 8 runs? Well, you can do 6 runs per like setup, and then you do 4 runs. Whatever. I don't know. Yeah, the 8 is... Not sure what that means. Why do you back out after each run? What's the point of doing that? Because I swear to God, if you say, well, if I back out and then go back in and use your character, you're going to get like more money, man. Like I've told you like 10 times that that's not how it works. So what other reason is there to back out? Instead of just dumping all your energy and then being done with the game for the day. Oh yeah, I was going to the mail. Tendril, frontline. So, Typhon. Oh, Rathion got me. Fuck, I should have checked. And then some rankings. The fuck thing is I didn't record on Monday when I got all my Sunday weekly stuff, so it was like a lot of mail for the weekly placements. But it's like all the same thing. It's all 10 and 11s. Or like rank 12 to 8 or something for all the runs. And the number in the newspaper every day, I look how many people are doing adventure runs and stuff, and it's down. It was not 9K yesterday, and it's like at 10K today. But you get to see how many people are. I want to say it's like how many people are leaving the game, but I mean, once you hit the end of the story, you can't do much more, so you can't do more runs. So you need new players to actually keep that number high. I'm curious how that number is being generated and what the community statistics are for this game. I mean, the game's really fucked. Like, they can't do a server merge because everybody's a whale, and it's just gonna be more whale competing, and it's hard to give people a way to interact without it just being a one-sided, my power is better than yours. And that, yeah, fuck. I mean, in that case, like, what, Shattered Cosmos, like the board game stuff, is like the way to do it, but that shit's also boring. All right, I'll get you late. I'll get you tomorrow, Rathion. I promise. Knowing my guild, there's probably like 6 of these. 7. Wow. They just crush this shit so fast. See if I get any crystals. I probably will not. It has not been found on this one yet. Nope. Not been found yet. It's already been found here. Got a big one, but it wasn't a... I mean, tribute points are pretty much worthless. All I want are the crystals. Damn. Yeah, I can make it to like the 4th one in MOC. I think the 4th one is the one with the quantum boss and only quantum weakness in MOC, and that's where I stopped when I tried to push yesterday. So you maybe could do it with a good quantum team with Sele or something. I don't know how good Jui will be in MOC at level 90 and stuff. So I probably cannot go much farther than that until I have... Oh yeah, if I pull Sparkles, which I plan to before the end of the banner, I really, really want to see some QQ copies. Like, my count could really use QQ as my quantum damage dealer, especially with Erudition. But that's all the luck of the draw on the Sparkle pulls, so I'm not really counting on anything. And the other 2 4-stars are completely useless for me, being Hanya and Sampo. Hanya's E6 and Sampo is just not a great unit. I have a Black Swan to just be everywhere he would be. So pulling on Sparkle's banner kind of sucks. Oh, well, see ya. Oh, bye. Have a good night. I mean, I would love to play Sly Cooper and have like a few people to hang out and do it with. I've been trying to get someone I've been hanging out with to try to hang out in Discord. I landed it. Let's go. We got a 48. That's half a 10 pull right there. I have someone I've been trying to hang out with Discord to get games going, and if she doesn't want to talk or play, just spectate. But not frequent enough. Alright, I stream, but and when it's just you streaming, you might as well forget about the streams on. I mean, when I think it's a YouTube video and that somebody is like watching YouTube on the side of doing something else, or listening to this, or just spectating to see how the game plays, which at this point, if you've been watching any of my content, you see the last like 20 days don't get much different, so it's not a long-term content project for sure. I'm watching Pokey, and Pokey play Valo, and Summit is back from his ski trip or snowboarding trip, and he's playing SOT. So that's what I'm chilling with on the side. I should have all the stream audio muted, so nothing should be coming through from that. Oh, as this game goes on, everything gets higher because nobody's low level anymore. It's crazy to see so many 10 mil levels. I don't have any confidence I'm going to be doing well here. 11. I'm only 11.3. This guy's like 11.5. Okay. I think my team is just more cohesive, though, to tackle a lot of people who have just a little higher CP teams. But their team isn't. Yeah, their team's not quite as effective with Horus Kiki. They don't have leadership bonus, and the only thing that can carry them is if they whale to get a lot of stars on their characters, even with bad team cohesion. I lost, so it means maybe I'm getting some RNG in that loss or RNG in my wins. But yeah, RNG in the loss. All right, a very powerful showing. As long as you feel powerful in this game, you know, it's not completely boring. I don't know. In Epic 7, I feel like I got all my bookmarks from my Sky Skins over the past like year to spend on the recent like limited custom summon and the custom mythic summon. I spent like 8k of my 13k mystics to get ML Landy and Assassin Sid, and like 5 of Ida's artifacts for some reason. And then I pulled on the custom banner for some Elbrus copies and Fairy Tenebria artifacts. And I managed to get a copy of the Elbrus from all those pulls. But I still have like 5k Sky Stones to roll in the shop to try to get more bookmarks, which is itself kind of a shitty process. But I guess in my mind, when I see that large accumulation of stuff, I'm like, I got to go in there and handle that. It really feels like a part-time job when you play mobile games, or at least that's how I treat it. Which is, I mean, everybody has their own perspective when they play the game. It's a part-time job. It's a passion content project. It's really, you're just so routine oriented, like I am, that you just enjoy having that as I use it as a side thing for when I'm watching streams and stuff. That's why I play these kind of mobile games. Recording and putting on YouTube and stuff, and then surprising having people look at it and getting even more than 20 views is surprising enough. So to anybody who puts the views on there and gets a number, it means a lot to see people check out some stuff. For people who don't believe that, even a little bit, like 50 views on a video that came out a month ago is dog shit in terms of the grand scheme, but it's all about perspective. All right, we got to level up some people. So our DPS got some love last time. I think it's time for the healers. No, it's time to hit the DPS. Last time we moved up a level to 78. Now we need to get 2 teammates there. I think last time we finished Chiraha's gear. So we got 1 level here, 154, 156, 156, 156. So we've been keeping up with everybody except our damage dealers, which is a fallacy. That's a really dumb. We don't really have too many levels left. We need to get 5 a day. So let's try to just hit 5. Because there you go. That's a big one, unfortunately, on 1. And that's 5. And we got 3 of the 4 slots. So tomorrow we have not too many slots. You're not going to level up enough to get enough level up stuff. So I like that to be part of my daily task thing, to get to 125 and get all the energy. But they're making it harder. It's starting to get harder. 70, 60, 60, 61. We got some crazy I need to show you guys the stream. I got some crazy chimeras lately. So Chiraha's now up front in the first position, so she needs her attack bonus with her attack armor piece. So got her crit can work on heals, although it's kind of a barrier heal, so I'm not sure if that does anything, but the attack bonus purple is what I'm looking for, and then attack bonus HP bonus for some utility and defensive stats. This is how I'm running her in the front. Griff, of course, just has my gold damage bonus and hit. If hit is only for debuffs and like status effects, then I'm completely wasting the stat. I have not been able to find in-game where you see the explanation for the stats. I know that Painblade made some videos and did showcase things like that, but I haven't been able to see that. I wish you could just click on it and see it, but that's not how it works. So we go for damage bonus, and then here we go for hit attack. I'm really hoping hit works for dodge units, and I just want her to have the ability to dodge, and it's just good substats. But I have a ton of like crit and crit strength stuff that I could use if those are always more viable in the future. She got the huge winner. I rolled a 282 back row art weapon in one of my new ones. So this is crazy. This is massive crit, massive hit. Just getting her the highest entry rating for her spots with good attack stats. So hits been rolling for me. I'm not sure. I'm not sure if hit is not for, if it's not for dodge and it's only for debuffs and statuses, then I'm getting royally screwed. But I don't think there's really any content creators on YouTube who are making stuff. I didn't look. I told myself I was gonna look, but I forgot. I just kind of went to my feed. I did want to see if Echocalypse has anything on YouTube anymore, because Painblade kind of stopped, and there was one or two others that I watched a lot, but I haven't seen anything lately in my feed. So indeterminate at this point. And then we just got the HP bonus hit on her, because that's basically my tank stats. I haven't seen any defense, so it's only HP bonus. So I mean that makes sense. Can't get armor or anything. So pierce and damage bonus, purple orange on my best unit, and then crit strength pierce. The crit strength orange is really good, because at the first turn of her, she starts with like almost max crit, especially with Levia bonus and her all of her gear bonuses. So she does debuff, so I do have hit, and then I have attack bonus for the heals. I used to run a conquest on her, and I was trying that out with her in the front, but the healing doesn't really do anything. I'd rather her just be on a tank set and be a body to keep my team alive, or keep all my 6 spots alive, and try to keep getting turns for my nihilist spots and stuff. So she's just a good body, and then her rage recovery works with whether she needs to be allowed to do rage recovery, so this makes the most sense to me. So that's where I'm at with the gear. And then the deploy. So Levia gives crit, 10% crit chance to surrounding allies. So I put all my DPS around her for the crit buff. Traha can go first to either apply the shield and barrier and save damage, or her basic attack does like a defense down or armor break or something. So if that procs and then my DPS go on the first turn, somebody's gonna for sure die. So try for that. Griff is my frontline blocker. She just wants to take the hit and return the hit and just do damage back and tilt the scales in my favor. And then Audrey is a frontline tank basically to try to get my backline energy. Her vibration arm does have a 25% chance to give like a huge attack bonus to the one with the highest attack on the back row. I believe that'll be Icon, because if she's 5 stars and she's like 4 stars, so 5 stars probably just has higher attack bonus. Although she does have like an attack bonus gear piece, I think. So that's interesting. One of those two could be buffed for her, but having 2 options rather than 1 is much more beneficial for Audrey's ability for her VA. And then Icon still gets to go, not in the first slot but the 4th, but hopefully this will allow her to stay alive more and just get more ultimates out. And then we still have double battery, so the front and back line should be getting infused with rage. Some people said they didn't like Levia, but her kit does have, the battle's going to go on for more than like 3 turns. Every time she uses her skill, she increases the chance of procs by 10%. So every time she goes, she has just more chance of getting the energy regen for the other row until it's guaranteed. What people called infinite scaling. And the more if people get chunked and down, more it goes anyway outside of her turn to proc her skill and attack. And then she gets to go at the end and hopefully kill somebody and start chipping down their numbers. And this really is a battle of numbers. I do have 24 links after I got Taisei for Levia. I'm up to 24. So I have a full team of 24 with 3 leader bonus. 4 would be optimal, but 3, I mean, we take that with 24. So pretty happy with my team at this point. I'm saving up all my 60 Jades and all my resources that I get for summons up until Lilith probably, or one more DPS, or a really good like Bifrost unit for control. I know there's going to be like an ice unit for Bifrost that replaces Niz or power scales her. But Lilith is the premier control unit from SEA version, I've been told. and then we'll see. From there, I just keep focus on my team then. That's 6, Lilith is 6 option to replace Audrey. And then from there, I just work everybody up to 7 stars as slowly as much as possible. That's a long-term plan. The game's not that much fun, so I'll probably only play it for a few months and see if how much I interact with people in the Discord and maintain those relationships to motivate me to log in and stuff. I always forget the vibration arm upgrades. Last time I got somebody to 90, so there should be a fresh one. 80. Talking so much I can feel my throat burning a little bit from dryness. Alright, I did finally get my my work office. All of them are level 3, level 4, whatever, max level. But I haven't really been scaling up my dormitory appropriately to match it. It was kind of tilted in favor of the work office, expending more than my dormitory could save every day. And I kind of just made it worse. But the thing is, they go so fast in the dormitory, if you do two refreshes a day, you can get everybody fixed up. But you have to log in to be doing that kind of stuff. Otherwise, the timing doesn't work out. Alright, it's time to swap everybody out. Get all the low. One, two, three, four, 5. I really need 2 more spots, at least this one and level 3, 4. I get 2 more. That would be perfect, actually. So I really just need to get this dormitory level 4 as soon as... That's my next goal. I mean, that's the only goal. There's nothing else to spend in work office. It's all upgraded, so... Everything from here is upgraded, and we have... Well, I did spend the full amount, 20k, to get level that 4. So it's been about 2 days. I've got 3k, 1/4 of that. So logically it'll take about 6 more days to get this upgraded. Assuming full uptime on work agency. The thing is, I don't need any of this shit. These missions are so small. They are good for the daily, but I have excess. Get my daily dead. Daily 10 draw. Ooh, that's pretty bad. That's complete blues. That's like saying you've been given too much lately. Chill out. 2 Wheel of the Chariots. I got 2 blues yesterday, so I'm really happy to get at least 1 yellow. I would have took a yellow and a purple, at least. Come on. 2 yellows I was hoping for. I'm not going to get Taisei's VA. Another blue there. But Elemento. 34. Chance to get Abyssal Serpent. I'm 30 in. 1 Snowy Owl. Crow Tengu medium. Oh. Not really great. Holy pity. Give me yellow. Give me yellow. Give me yellow. I want a yellow. Let's go! Our 3rd yellow. Now all we need is the harem. Holy shit, let's go. I never pull singles, but holy shit, pulling a single worked out this time. This is a screenshot moment. And then we share it in Discord for attention. All right. Posted in general and the summons chat for a little bit of attention. Let's see how that goes. Let's see what the effect is to see who we replace. Target attack is inflicted with Abyss Corrosion for 2 rounds. Before taking action, receive additional damage equal to 50% of Elmo's attack. Before taking action. What is it additional? Before taking action, so on their turn, before they activate their thing, receive additional damage equal to 15% of Elmo's attack. With the shield activated, take 10% more damage. Okay. When the round starts, deal damage equal to 26. Oh, it's anti-shield Elemento. Oh, Shema, won't you take me by the hand, lead me to the land that you understand. Oh, Shema. I really like the owl. It's gotta be this guy. We got some copies of any breakthrough? We got a fox, but it didn't mean anything. Oh, we took him out, I guess. That's why. Alright, got one more here. Elemento chest. We did unlock one of these today. I mean, it's either the equipment fragments or the resonance card. Here. What do we got? Let's just grab up those. Ah, why is there a stinging sensation in my ear? Got a scratch. I mean, this one's just gonna be Tooth of the Leviathan. Alright, get our friendship energy. Then help out some guildies. Alright, complex. Get whatever these achievements we got. Boom, boom, Neolith. Good, that's fine. I did my Aveta boss fights already to save some time in the morning, since I just open the game and pop those in the morning while I'm doing my purification runs that are capped out at 10 in my complex. Not enough time to actually like do my daily routine, but enough time to get some small stuff done. We do have more energy to spend as well as some story to run. Is this over yet? Talwedet. Get the income. Start spending on whatever. Uranus. Saturn. I have like water in my head that fizzles out from all the pumping music into my head. All the vibration makes the water slowly seep into my outer ears. Then I gotta wipe it out. But I can't be bothered to do anymore. I've done more than I thought I would actually in that. Need to attack. Need to attack. I think I'll skip some anything that's like too tedious. I'll just skip and go straight to the event, and then get some good stuff to end the video. As usual, I save the best stuff for last, so I don't lose motivation to do all the boring shit. I don't really have to do liberation. I mean, I had to do the quick runs. This is most people in our group our guild don't do that shit. Two. Harvest is probably the most important thing not to skip every day, considering the bonuses are what I paid for. So make sure to get all this shit. Yeah, I'm not touching money in this game anymore. This is annoying stuff so I'm done with the first section. I'm now in survival. I now have enough battle power to just solo the first one. So I can always do that. And if I can get a partner, I'll do the second one. But I have a lot of these I would need some whales and friends for. But I'll run those later. Let's collect our income. Pioneer, Xanarch, or Virus. Xanarch's just ahead. Virus maybe, I guess, is behind in the daily, or he doesn't care too much about it. So this is Eastrise. Oh, I could have updated the Elemento. Whoa, it's 50 now. PogChamp. We are conquering. I haven't done this for like a week now, so we've been building up slowly. And it's only 2 runs. Let's see how we do here. Oh, we cleared it. Let's go. Progress. A little bit more day to day for the big stuff. And makes sense. Each jump is significantly larger in battle power though nowadays. Winning once is actually just a big deal now. That ticket's just waiting there. Vires is ahead here. Bifrost. Let's see how far we go here. Aiken for the first one and Mori for the second one. Send it. Having 2 DPS threats in the same type is a big deal here, especially when they're SSRs. The term every game uses is different, so any different game I could say the same thing and go through 6 different terms. Let's just make it 3 and 3. Seems good. Do I get one more or is it great? Okay, we're still in online. 2 for 2, let's go. And then we're out. I wonder what the progress is. Is that something I do or is that something that they do? It crashed. Just opening Liberation was too much for it. Pokemon's about to finish her stream. Most guys watch female streamers because they're hot and they. I mean, I think. Would love for Poke to be my girl. I love her and respect her as both a person, streamer, and a woman. Even though it's impossible to bridge the gap of distance, culture, and bubbles of life. But I just watch her because to hear what she's going on, what thoughts are in her life, how things are going. A very, very small parasocial feeling. And a hope for a connection to form someday. But she's moving her LED lights. Oh, she has an LED lamp. Someone got a Zawa in their 10 draw. And can't get me with that $1 deal anymore. I will not be fooled. Alright, so as I feared, the cage fight is required to complete my amount. 10 mil, I'm not scared of you anymore. I've had the game muted all day, I forgot. I didn't even think of it because I don't care about the audio. But it makes it weird for the recording, for sure. Speed through these real quick. Just choosing the first of the middle, whichever one it goes on. Everybody in the server is people who are in Legion, otherwise they dipped. I'm kind of surprised. This game has been out in SEA, and they didn't set their game up in a way that really keeps people playing it for more than 2 months. Like, you have to pay to even have enough content to keep yourself moderately entertained for 2 months. So I'm wondering what the developer's vision for the game was at this point. Rank 15, go there, and then we do Desperate Ops later to finish. So Liberation has no impact in day-to-day stuff, but it does impact my ability to farm resources in the shop. So we get this income, why not? Do the quick battles, which will give us talent points and income. The tribute points don't matter, but we should get some faith points at the end. 2k. So getting those is a good value. a complete chore. It's not a lot of time though, so it's not a huge deal. It's just one of the things in the Echo daily grind that's like not. I mean, when you're playing it, it always feels like a chore. Let's be real. %. Get this guy some milk. Actually, I almost committed a taboo. I almost typed in chat. You never type in chat. In a big channel, you're just gonna get ignored anyway, and mods will just find any reason to ban you. And then I love being a chatter or viewer, taking like my one chat, seeing if I just get banned for any reason, and then the idea is, oh, I'm banned, now I need to go into an unban request and beg the mod who unrighteously banned me to get back in. And it feels like such a power trip being the mod that I just don't want to be any part of that. I'm not going to beg for anything to random people. So I just need to not type. Because when I'm typing, it's usually because I'm being triggered by something, probably not positive. So when I type, it's usually not a good thing. But I was trying to type with Pokey to connect with her, because she finished stream, and it's like she was talking about her past year or two of life after getting away from the heavy streaming life and work environment, and now she focused on herself, which really means just like living day-to-day life by yourself and figuring out like things you want to keep up with, which is what I've been doing the past few years, so I can vibe with her on that level and see what she's saying with it. But also she needs, I wanted to ask her like how she thinks she can bring new people into her life as someone who's been so popular and is gonna have such a high standard for people now. But I mean, I wouldn't type that because that would not be a good, easy response. It's not easy enough for her to read and give a short answer and move on, or else if they have to care about your message, I mean, they're not going to do it. I did my abyssal dive bullshit. Now I come over here. Am I screwed here now? Oh, I'm just screwed because I didn't save a card. Maybe I can reset. They should have a reset mechanism, or maybe it just be at the end of the week. Alright, story time. Nanook. Like, I wish I could just play music and have it actually stay in the VOD. I could exclude from the Twitch VOD on an OBS track and then include in the recording for YouTube, and then whatever's copyright gets dinged and then we'd mute it. The thing is, if I had to do it through YouTube and use their player to auto mute segments, if there's like 5, it could be days before all of that gets resolved on the video if it's long. So doing copyright videos through the YouTube editor and stuff is not a time efficient option for getting YouTube videos up. Not that I'm a serious content creator, although I do make a lot of content for people to consume if they so choose. But I know myself as well, when I see a video on my feed that's 50 views, that's 3 hours long, like there's nothing you could tell yourself as a random normie who doesn't engage with that channel that'll get you to watch that 3-hour video. Unless you fucking love that game already. So I never expect anybody to do the content or watch these hour-long videos, because that's how long the stream takes. Oh, I did make a HSR video or VOD that was like 2 or 3 different things, and somebody put a comment on the video saying, why didn't you just break it up into multiple videos? It's not a bad idea. It just requires me taking that video and then editing it into 3 parts as export segments, and then uploading it 3 different days, which is what multiple YouTubers do for their day-to-day uploads, even though they're not doing stuff every day. But it's just more work than is necessary for any goal I have set on the channel. To me, whether it's 3 videos or 1 video doesn't matter to me, but for someone to view it, there's 10 times more likely to click on a video that's 20 minutes rather than a video that's 2 hours. And a video that's 6 minutes probably will work the best for the ADHD YouTube watcher. So if I really cared about YouTube and making comment or videos that random people would just pick up and watch, I would try for like 10 minute content. Definitely not possible for me doing my dailies in this game, because it takes like an hour minimum. And then I do stuff like this. I don't pay attention to the story anyway, I'm just recording it for the video. It's like if I go back and watch it, I could see the text while I'm watching it. Better than skipping it. Because once you skip it, it's gone forever. There's no chance you'll ever be back here to look at it. So for me, since I'm recording, I will let it play. What's the name? I changed my name on Twitch from EpicSwag17, which was my first Twitch name back when I made the account a long time ago. A little over 10 years ago. Well, fuck, I did follow Agent Pokey's chat today, and it was 5 years and 9 months. Maybe I've only been on Twitch for 8 years. But I changed the name from EpicSwag17 to BlanketWeed96, because blankets... I show up every day on my camera on my blanket. It's going to be the thing I'm usually being shown as in my content. So blanket, weeb, my major passions are going to be anime, manga, and then this game, you would argue, is like an anime game for mobile gamers with a more ecchi content. Yeah, pretty much. So like this is like a little bit removed from anime culture, but not completely. So if I want a name to tell someone about me as short as just from reading it, I might as well put that on there. And the 96 is my birth year. so people could see, oh, name 96, probably a year, birth year name, maybe, you know, because if you know I'm born in 96 and you're born around the same time, there are just things that we have in common based on the time we grew up in the world at that point and life going through that school period. So 3 key details just from the name that people could latch onto when they meet me. But I was debating getting rid of the 96 since most people don't like numbers in their Twitch names. I think it'll be more work to change it again, so I'll probably not, because just getting rid of the 96 isn't really valuable. The 96 is valuable, and getting rid of it doesn't add value. These earphones, oh yeah, so I have 2 earphones. My main ones in the bigger container go over the ears, and then these 6-hour battery are like AirPods, but they just slip into the ears. But I do main ones for the first 8 hours, 6 hours, switch those 6 hours, and then return back to the first ones at the end of the night. It also kind of helps you feel the time change in the day. My days are kind of segmented in like 3 segments of like morning, wake up, bathroom, food, water, work, and then first phase ends at lunch. Lunch is get away from work, relax, refuel, do some fun stuff for a while, and then the third phase at the evening 5 to 6 p.m. time would be to play games, hang out with friends, watch anime, whatever's fun. Sorry, I went on a tirade in my mind that I couldn't say on stream, so I was yelling in my head about something, but now I'm done, and I realized I've been silent for a while, so snap back to reality. Oh, the ghost gravity. Oh, we going back. We know, you know. Get him, Nanook. You've been in the game since you're like one of the first characters we use, and then you get phased out so quickly, and now here you are back again. Regression story later. Run, girl, run! Like, from what I do read of the text, it seems like the world is very fleshed out, cool, and each character has their own like style, but it's just too visually boring. It's just too visually boring. Max breakthrough reached. Everybody's gone. Alright, done with those. Let's go to the event and wrap up at the event and get in the expedition next time. Cold air. All units attack plus 580. There you go. That could make a small difference. Help the percentages be a little bit higher. We got all of our 500. I've been logging every day to do this, so I should make it to the end. 3:12. We have a week left. I'm 20 away. That's not promising. Once I get my weeklies, though, it'll go way up. 10 Stronghold, Desperate Ops, Claim Materials and Chimera Contact Processing, 2 out of 10. How is it only 2? Oh. But how do I get to 10 if it's once a day? I'm confused. Wait, was one is almost done? This one's almost done. I'll think about getting to 16, 8 days. There's not enough days left anyway. Boom, boom. Cage fight daily rank reward at 15 gets me a fat income. Can we get a gold today? A gold or red? Gold or red? Come on, come on, come on. Aw, man. This is the most fun content because it's just gambling content. Kind of messed up. Boom, boom, red koi. 3 elementium. Not bad, not bad at all. That's a 7 out of 10 reward. Go away, shoot, shoot. Alright, I get one more fishing pole, I think. Alright, back to our East Rise setting with Taisei. Taisei is some kind of like defense commander, it seems like. I'm gonna double click to get the text to generate. Alright, Discord's dead, nobody's in there talking, so. It's sad to see like things that start out like with a little bit of fire in them. Everybody's kind of having fun playing the game, and a few weeks go by and a couple people start leaving. A few more weeks go by and now 5 people have left. You start replacing people with new people come in. It's like, hey, hi, how you doing? And everybody takes their seat and just kind of sits still in Discord, it seems like. I don't know what to do with this situations. I don't post enough to be someone who can be judgmental, but my effort was when trying to put messages for everybody to see for like an organized time to do something together in Discord, and then putting that message up and getting 0 replies and 0 interaction for it, and that's when I'm like, okay, fuck the Discord. Like, people aren't gonna reply to a message to do something and aren't even gonna try to show up for it. And then I get messages day later like, oh, sorry I missed it, man. Like, yeah, I would love to do it, but I was like busy. And then I'll say what they're busy for, and then next time they're busy too. It's fucked. The biggest, if anybody is watching this and is just a young person, the biggest tip I can give you in life is, I want to say, give people reasons to fail and measure them by it, how often they fail. But that's kind of pessimistic and negative, even though that's what I do. I was really gonna say, I'm gonna say give it a few tries. Give anything a few good tries, and then rate your experience on those average of 3 tries, and then decide yes or no from there. It's probably gonna be a no most of the time from people. Oh, I guess I was gonna say the big life tip is measure people by how much they want to do with you. People who just want to talk and yap is like, life isn't interesting when you're just talking or yapping. You want to do things. People who don't want to do things together with you have a reason in their head to say no. Whether they say it or not doesn't really matter. Once they say no, it's a telling action. Playing Chilled's VOD back, because why not? Taisei's outfit looks really good. Does she have a little like sharp tooth on her right side, or is it just open mouth tongue? It's hard to see if she has like the classic anime like canine tooth right there that they show off. Each rides are all like animal people, so I wonder. She had some kind of tail, right? I think she's supposed to be a monkey though, based on the tail. Alright, perfect, cleared that. Get a big infusion of eerie crystals. Yeah, we need to go spend a little bit more energy. Leave that shit alone. 15. 3K. Dang, these are good. I mean, there's so few things that are valuable, so it's really easy what to shop for. I'm gonna... Oh, did purification end already? I think it's 6 to 10. I think purification's over. So I'm not gonna do a lot of energy now, like I was about to plan to. Alright, spend these. And then spend my energy to get the 500. So that'll get me one of these. No, go. No. No. I only have like one more day. This might be the last day. One more day. One more day to try for some yellows. And then collect our income. Where's the time? Well, let's see, I missed it, so boom, 4, and then standard when we're not on the double time. Because even standards, I can clear it. I'm ahead of the curve right now. Then we get that. And we wrap that up for the day. So the only thing left is Desperate Ops. So we just do quick invite, and we got Savdom, who's as powerful as I am, so I could have done anything more challenging and done well on it. I'll show you one run of this, just so you're curious. But we'll wrap this there. I'll take a break, drink, and did I get water? I did get water. So I did eat some carrots, and I got some carrots and grapes today. I didn't finish them, so the carrots are all dried out. Not to worry about that. No. Alright, that'll be it for today. If you're watching on YouTube or anything, I appreciate you. I'll catch you in the next one. Peace, Echo fam. Love you all. Stay safe.